last but not least, we are also determined to pursue our bid for EU membership. Many people ask me whether Turkey still needs EU membership given the level of development we now enjoy. But the question is not whether Turkey and the EU can do without each other. They surely can. The key here is what they can do and achieve together for themselves in their common neighborhood and beyond. In that respect, we continue to believe that Turkey's EU membership will make an impact that will go beyond its formal context. It will provide a source of inspiration for many countries closely following this relationship and trying to find answers to the questions about values and their universality. Distinguished guests, to cope with the fast-paced transformation of the world, we also have to reform ourselves constantly, taking into account the changing realities. In that respect, Turkey is about to take yet another giant step forward in strengthening its domestic order. The Turkish parliament has now embarked on drafting a new constitution for Turkey that will respond to the changes in Turkish society and its dynamism. This will certainly take our democracy for another level in tune with the aspiration and demands of the Turkish people. It will also set a good example for countries in our region struggling with a similar exercise and make Turkey's success story even more relevant. Likewise, we will continue to make strides in improving the performance of our economy. With this in mind, we will continue to increase our economic integration with the world, making Turkey a more investment and trade-friendly country for all interested partners. That goal is the primary reason behind our drive to deepen Turkish-US economic cooperation, which performs well below its potential. As I told President Obama, the very foundation of our strategic relations might slip away in the long run if we fail to fully realize the economic potential between Turkey and the United States. Despite many global economic risks, the Turkish economy rests on sturdy macro foundations. Today, we have an economy with strong public finances, sustainable debt dynamics, a sound banking system, functional credit markets, and able monetary transmission mechanisms. The figures speak for themselves. In terms of fiscal discipline, our budget deficit to GDP ratio is 1.4% for 2011, well below the EU's Maastricht criterion of 3%. Our public debt stock to GDP ratio is 39%, again, much lower than the Maastricht criterion of 60%. In terms of financial structure, Turkish banks are strong, highly profitable, and well capitalized with a capital adequacy ratio of 17%. Consequently, the Turkish government has not paid a single lira to any Turkish bank throughout the ongoing economic crisis. As a result, the Turkish economy grew by approximately 9% in the past 2 years, despite the global economic crisis. Moreover, our growth has created millions of new jobs during that period. As a matter of fact, it was 4 million jobs in 3 years we created. Nevertheless, this positive outlook did not make us overconfident. Our government has been taking timely decisions to overcome the risks, including a high current account deficit. Since 2009, we have responded to the global economic crisis by devising medium-term programs. We thought that bringing predictability to our policy choices was paramount. Since then, we have implemented these programs very rigidly. The Turkish government also introduced a new incentive package aimed at reducing the high current account deficit by implementing smart measures, stimulating investment and production in critical sectors. On the other hand, we will increase our productivity at home. Therefore, the top priority of the government now is to invest more into research and development, as well as the vocational training of our young and qualified labor force.